Berkeley brakes.
Trying to.
Crazy.
There's a metal lady.
My oldest sister's first husband. Literally got up from the table. I kid you not. He really did that. He really did that in real life. It's something you hear about and you think, no, nobody would ever do that. Beautiful pup. How old?
3 years.
Oh.
Not only in one truck.
Little dogs that have a... All right, thank you, dear. No, I'm good. Take care. Thanks so much.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Gorgeous.
This morning it was a little windy and I thought,
Well, it was a
yeah.
little chilly.
Yeah. But I was great.
What is going on, my beautiful people? So just as I predicted, there was not a lot of yard sales this weekend. So what did I do? I went to Value Village and I went to Goodwill. I had a coupon and I actually found some amazing stuff. I had a half off coupon of $100. So I will try and give you what I actually paid for each item. I'll start with Value Village. I was just sort of in there. I went there early, browsing around. They have some okay games, and I got these for $2 to $3 a piece. I was sort of just grabbing stuff to try and hit my $100 so I could get the coupon activated. And I grabbed these, and then Final Fantasy and Tales of Legendia, and I was sort of regretting it. Turns out that these are actually Korean games, and the Korean games are much, much rarer than the Japanese games. There was another Final Fantasy Korean game that sold for $250. I don't think I'll get that much out of this one. There's not a lot of sold comps on these, but people have them listed super high, so I'm just going to list them high for now and see what I can get for them. And it turns out that these are pretty good games too. I got Alien Isolation, which is like a $20 to $30 game. And it's CIB. I sold it already for 20 something. And then I got Skylanders Imaginators, which is about a $20 game. Sold that already for $18 or $19. Same day listing them. I spent $48 total on everything at Value Village. So I just grabbed these. I think I paid $1 a piece. This is called Special A. And then this one is called something baby. I can't read it. So, moving on. So looking through the media, I think I paid $1 for this. This is the Source Awards. This is that old hip-hop magazine. And sure enough, this goes for about 15 bucks. And then I got Warcraft. This is the Battle Chest version. I think this goes for about 15 bucks too. It was in the CD section, so I paid about $1 for it. And I've sold this game before. I don't know if it was this exact one, but I've sold that similar Warcraft games like that one. So it should be easy to list. Then I grabbed a few of these action figures. I think I paid like $2 for the NASCAR Tony Stewart. It doesn't go for a whole lot, maybe $10, a little more. And then the Joe Flacco figure, that's from like 2013, I think, or 2011. And I was looking it up and I was kind of surprised. It was selling pretty well. It's by McFarlane, which I think also makes Spawn toys, or they used to. And, you know, Joe Flacco, he is a Super Bowl champion. I think he's still in the league, which is just insane. He's been in the league forever. I just grabbed it for $3 and it did sell already for about $18. Sold same day. And then I got this DV camera. It's like a little, kind of like a little cheap camcorder, little mini camcorder. It had the cords in there. It has the software in there. And it's actually in the other room right now. But I plugged it in and it does turn on. There's a little bit of corrosion inside the battery compartment and it wasn't turning on when I put the batteries in. So I might just have to clean it a little bit. It takes AA, but it turned on just fine when I plugged it in. It has the box and everything. I paid $2.50 for this, and I saw like one sold for parts for like $25 on eBay. So I figured if that works, I could maybe get like $40 for it. And then what else did I get at Value Village? Oh, I got a bunch of t-shirts too. They actually had some dope t-shirts yesterday. I can show you guys those in a minute. I got MASH Season 9 and Season 8 factory sealed on DVD. These were selling for about 15 a piece, so I could maybe get 25 for both of these. And I paid probably $2 or $1 a piece for both of those. I also got this little troll doll. It's Russ from the 90s. It's a wizard troll. It's missing the hat and the wand. But with the hat and the wand, it sells for like 15, maybe more. I think with the shirt, I could probably get like 10 to 15 for it, I hope. I paid $1 for that, or $1.25 for that with the coupon. Alright, let me show you guys the t-shirts real quick. I had to put a few of them back because I just was spending too much. I didn't want to go too much over the $50. But I grabbed some pretty good ones. There's your Peanut appearance. Hey, Peanut. Okay, so I got this Rolling Stones t-shirt. Foxborough, Massachusetts, 1989. It's a store tee. It's not like an actual vintage band tee, but I comped it in the store, and they're selling for like 40 bucks pre-owned. And with my coupon, I paid like $3.50. So that was a dope pickup. I got this WrestleMania t-shirt. Wrestling is popular, super cool graphics. It's probably not vintage or anything. It's probably like some GameStop tee, you know. And I paid like $2 or $3.50 about for that too. And then they had a bunch of Tupac t-shirts, and these are also store tees, like Tupac branded t-shirts, and they do pretty well. This one was cool. I thought the graphics were cool. All eyes on me with the middle finger. It's not vintage, I don't think. But I saw a few similar ones selling for about 25 to 40. So that was all the t-shirts, and I think that was everything I got at Value Village. So then I woke up early this morning, and I just scooted over to Goodwill. Had a little bit of money to spend, and man, I came up pretty hard. This was in the toy section. It's by Huron Industries, and there's a few versions of this. It's a piggy bank, and this is the mailman one. I forget exactly what it's called, but these are selling for about $25 to $30. Different versions of this one. I saw there was a mailman one with no shirt and no letter that sold for like 20. I'll put the comp on the screen. So I figured with the shirt I could get like 25 bucks for it. Paid $3 for it. So that was the first thing I grabbed. And then this was in the toy section also. This is an Imaginext Joker car. And you know, Imaginext can be kind of hit or miss. This one's kind of cool. It pops open. It's like Pop the Weasel Joker. It's missing the figure and the ammo. But I saw one sold with the figure pre-owned for, I think it was $25. It was like 15 plus 10 shipping. So I grabbed that. I paid $4 for it. Maybe it wasn't a great buy, but we'll see. I haven't listed it yet. Then I saw these in the ceramic section. It was Mickey and Minnie. They look like they were in good condition, but they're pretty cool. And I saw one comp, at least how I looked it up. I looked it up by picture on eBay. You can look up stuff through the picture. I saw one comp for $25. I paid $6 for both of them, so 3 a piece. So I think I can still make some money on those. I saw this is from 1994. I opened it up. It's brand new. It's never been used. Still in the plastic with the manual. It's like a freezer mug by Seville, and these were actually selling pretty good. The ones that weren't even as old as this were selling for about 20 per mug, from what I could see. Maybe a little bit less. I paid $4 for this, either $3 or $4 for this too. And this one is even older. I'm hoping I can get, I don't know, 20 for it. You know, I hope. I don't know how popular it is. I've never heard of it before, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Very 90s. Oh, and then I like to look at the toy bags, and I was looking through here, and it looked solid. You know, it looked solid, but I thought it was going to be $10 because usually their bags are like $10, but it wasn't. It was $6, and all these toys were in here. Action figures. There's like a 1990s Smurf in here. You know, there's some like worthless Happy Meal shit, but like this is DC. This is Justice League Cybertron or whatever his name is, the cyborg dude. This one sold for like 15 or to 20, and this was in the bag. I paid $6 for all these toys. This is like from 2001. It's Fisher Price. And then these Care Bear toys that light up and they're working. There's 2 of them, and these are selling for like 15 a piece from what I could tell. And these little ones, I might just bundle them all together. But all that for $6, I mean, that's legit. So I still got to go through all these. Like, this is from the 90s. There's some Funko, like Venom Funko. There's a Silver Surfer. There's some My Little Pony. There's some old Toy Story. There's some Disney for $6. And I paid $30 total at Goodwill. But then I went and I looked at the books. I went to that corner of the Goodwill where you barely ever see people. And I was looking through the kids' books for some manga. And I haven't seen a good book at that Goodwill in a long time. But you kind of got to bend down, you got to look, and there's all these books squished together. I think I got some footage of it so you can see what it looks like. And I just was looking for anything that caught my eye. And I saw Transformers, and it looked like a graphic novel. And I pulled it out. I'm like, oh man, this is modern. You know, this, I don't know, it's just some stupid graphic novel, Transformers, but I'm just going to look it up anyway. These are selling for about $150. I don't know why. It's called Lost Light Transformers Volume 2. It's actually an ex-library one. And it has a stamp in there, so that might take down the value a little bit. But I paid $1.99 for this. And I think that was all that I got at Goodwill. Oh, I got this little Barney toy for $3, and this sells for about $20. It's from like 2011, Barney, and it makes noise. Dude, this show used to go. That shit used to go. If you grew up in the 90s, like, you secretly liked Barney. I'm telling you. I liked Barney for like, you know, about a month when I was a kid. So, I went on a walk today with my dog. I went to one of my book boxes that I frequent sometimes. I just was looking inside for anything interesting. I saw these little Runt Farm books. There was 3 of them. Never heard of them before. I looked them up while I was standing at the book box, and there's people who have this one listed at like $450. There's no sold from what I can tell, but like everyone who has these listed has them listed from $250 to $450. I think from what I could tell so far that they are out of print. It's like a local author, and there's not a lot of copies of them. You know, there's no sold, so do I think I'm going to get $450? Probably not. But that was pretty encouraging to see. There has to be some reason why people were listing them that high. They just were sitting there, so I grabbed them. I put some cards in the book box as an exchange, and I was on my way. So I'm going to list those. I'm going to list them, all 3 of them, probably for like $400, honestly, just see what happens. Got nothing but time to sit on them. So that's all I got for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe for me. Good luck hunting, and I'll catch you on the other side. Peace out.